Now this workout is very intense, but I know for a fact that you can do it. Me being a personal fitness mentor, I often find that men have their most success when someone is holding them accountable. And I don't want you to quit, so I'm offering to be your personal fitness mentor by giving you access to my Muscle Game Secrets Blueprint. Now this blueprint will give you a tailor-made game plan that you can use to add to your workout. If you want to get a flat stomach, bigger biceps and triceps, bigger chest and shoulders, while transforming your body into a fat-burning, muscle-building machine, then the Muscle Game Secrets Blueprint is exactly what you need. Now this ebook is an easy read, and I know that you're going to love it. Just click the link below this video to get the Muscle Game Secrets Blueprint right now. And as a bonus, once you sign up, I will send you an invite to my private Facebook group where you will have access to all of the new training videos that I upload to the group, okay? See you on the other side. All right, guys, right now, this is the home workout that I was telling you about. We're going to get it in right now today. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a perfect chest. I'm going to show you how to build shoulders. I'm going to show you how to do your back. I'm going to show you how to do biceps and triceps, as well as the legs. You see what I'm saying? So you really want to be well-rounded and all around, when you're working out. Again, this is at home. You see, this is in my garage. So you can do these same workouts either at home or you can do them at the gym. It doesn't matter. Me, during the COVID lockdown, I was able to do everything at home. And then once the gyms opened back up, I was able to open it up and expand it a lot more at the gym because they have a lot more equipment. But this is the home workout. So you can do it at home or you can do it at the gym. It doesn't matter. But watch this training workout. I promise you, if you do it the way I show you how to do it, you keep that intensity up, you will be able to grow. You will be able to have big muscles, big shoulders, big arms, whatever you're trying to work on, and lose that weight. I'm gonna show you exactly how to cut the weight. But the weight has a lot to do with your diet and how much water you drink also. So take that into consideration, okay? We fixing to get it in. Let's go. All right, guys. Right now, as you can see, I'm on my portable dip bar. This is a worthy investment. If you're trying to build your chest, right, I definitely advise you to get you a dip bar, have it at home, or do dips at the gym. Now, this first series of exercises is a chest exercise. We're going to do dips, push-ups, dumbbell presses, dumbbell flies. Now, it's very, very important. If you watch how I do my exercises, right, this exercise is very important that you keep tension on the muscle. You don't want to get any rest while you're doing this exercise. Notice, I finished doing the dips. I think I did maybe 25 to 30 dips. As soon as I finished, I went down and now I'm doing push-ups. Now, the push-ups that I'm doing, it's a machine, it's some equipment that I use called the Perfect Push-Up. You don't have to do it with the Perfect Push-Up. You can do it with your hands on the ground, and you can just do it with dumbbells. But I like the Perfect Push-Up. It really, really does allow you to do a lot of different push-up angles, and many different angles pretty much, you know what I mean? So it's one of my favorites. I would advise you to get this also from Amazon also. But if not, you can just do push-ups on the ground. Now, as soon as we leave there, we're going to go right into what? I'm going to pull the bench out, and we're going to do dumbbell presses. We're going to do 4 sets of this series, right? I'm not, for demonstration purposes, I'm only doing 1 set each workout, each exercise. But you want to do 4 sets. 4 sets of dumbbell presses, 4 sets of dips, 4 sets of dumbbell flies, 4 sets of push-ups. You want to do 4 sets. After you do 1 set, when you go from the dips to the push-ups to the dumbbell presses to the dumbbell flies, you want to take a 2-3 minute break. You want to rest about 3 minutes, right? After you rest 3 minutes, you go right back into it and you do the routine all over again until you complete the sets. 4 sets, that's all you need. I do 4 sets of 15 reps, per set. So right now we went from the dumbbell presses to the dumbbell flies. Very, very important. You want to keep that tension on the chest. Look at my form. Look at how my abs are coming through. My body fat percentage is in double digits. I'm at 13.5%. I would like to be at single digits, but that's okay. That's no problem. Right now we're doing barbell curls. I'm doing them in kind of like the hammer curl motion. This is a hammer curl bar, but we're doing barbell curls. So you want to build your arms, right? This is the bicep exercise. So we went from the chest exercise and we went right into the bicep exercise. So as you can see, my form is pretty good. I think I might have like 60 pounds on there just doing barbell curls right now. You want to keep that form good and tight. You want to do 15 reps. As soon as you finish with the barbell, what are you going to do? You're going to go right down and you're going to grab the dumbbells. Now, we're going to do, right here, right? We're going to do hammer curls with the dumbbells. We're doing rotation hammer curls. Each arm a piece. We're going to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. I would advise you to do at least 15 reps. That's what I pretty much do. But if you can't do 15 reps, do at least 10, right? And these are 20-pound dumbbells. So you get you some 20-pound dumbbells or some 15-pound dumbbells. Or if you can't do that, at least do 10. But the key to the whole exercise is you want to push the muscles. You want to train your muscles to work through fatigue, right? That's how you get stronger. Train your muscle to work through fatigue. So right now we're doing isolation curls. I'm sitting down in the chair, as you can see on the bench, and we're doing curls. You can see the grimacing on my face. It's burning. I'm on fire because I haven't gotten any rest. And now I'm going to the other arm. You're going to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. I always do 15. I think I might have done 10 on this particular demonstration right here. But you always want to do anywhere from 10 to 15. That'll be good. As soon as you drop that, now you want to do solo isolation curls. So I always do solo isolation curls. You put the elbow inside the knee, you grab it, make sure your form is right, and you want to put that ball in your arm. Notice how the ball is forming in my arm, because I'm keeping the tension on the muscle. I'm keeping the tension on the bicep. We went from the barbell curls, and then we went into the rotation curls, with the dumbbell sitting down. We went into the hammer curls standing up, and now we're doing iso curls sitting down on the bench. So we go from one exercise to another exercise to another exercise to another exercise. And as soon as we finish that, remember, we're doing 4 sets. So for demonstration purposes, I'm not doing it in this particular video, but I'm just letting you know that you're doing 4 sets. So just read the instructions at the bottom of the video. Right now we're doing incline dumbbell curls. As soon as we finish that, right into the incline dumbbell curls. Now this is actually the 5th exercise that we're doing. I normally only do 4, but I'm just doing 5 for demonstration purposes. Incline dumbbell curls is an excellent way to build your biceps. I promise you, because of the angle and because you're pulling against gravity, it really causes a lot of tension on your arms and stuff like that. But you want to train your muscles to work through fatigue. My arms is on fire right now. It's burning. I'm tired, but I'm pushing myself through it, right? As soon as we finish that, we going to the next one. Right now we're fixing to do shoulders. So we're doing reverse shoulder press. So a lot of this, if you go on YouTube and look at these exercises, what I'm doing, they call them the Arnold press. They call them Arnold press because these were Arnold Schwarzenegger's one of his favorite exercise. Where he do the reverse shoulders with the dumbbells. It gives your shoulders that peak, that ball at the top of the shoulders, and it's also real good for your traps also. The reverse shoulder presses are real good. One of my favorite exercises. We're doing it with the 20-pound dumbbells. In the gym, I normally do them with 60 pounds. And then as soon as we finish that, we're going right into the dumbbell flies. I would advise you to do dumbbell flies with lightweight. Do it with like 10 pounds or 15 pounds. I have 20 pounds, so it's kind of like burning a little bit. But I would advise you doing anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds. If you're a big guy, you can do 20 pounds, no problem. So we're going to do each arm. You're going to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps per set. And then as soon as you do finish that, we're going to go right into the front. We're going to do forward dumbbell raises. So we're going to go right into the dumbbell flies to the front, pretty much. The flies is to the side, but we're going to do dumbbell raises to the front. Some people call them dumbbell flies, but they're dumbbell raises. So we're going to go all the way up, and we're going to take it all the way up. We're going to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps, and then as soon as we finish that, we go to that next arm. So you're keeping a lot of tension on the shoulders. You see what I'm saying? Reverse dumbbell presses. As soon as we finish that, we're going to the side dumbbell flies, and then now we're going right into the front flies. And then as soon as we finish that, what we're going to do, we're going to pick up this barbell right here. We're going to do behind the neck barbell shoulder press. And make sure you have your balance on this and watch your form. You want to do them nice and slow. You don't want to go too fast because you can pull a muscle in your shoulders. You see what I'm saying? Keep that tension on the shoulders. We go from back to back to back to back. And then once we finish those 4 exercises, then we put it down and we get our rest. You know what I mean? Get anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes rest. And as soon as you finish that, you go right back at it. Now we are going into the triceps. We're doing the barbell tricep exercise where we put it behind our neck and we're pretty much kicking it out over our head. Again, I superset everything. We call them supersets, we call them drop sets. That's the key to pretty much speeding up your metabolism. That's the key to, to keeping your heart rate pumping real fast. during strength exercises. That's the key to pretty much burning, to help raising your temperature, to help burn that fat and sweat out whatever salt and sugar and liquids that's in your body. You want to be able to do that. Go from back to back to back to back with your exercises, and then get your rest. Now, once we finish that, we're going to do dumbbell kickbacks. We're going to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps, 4 sets. Remember, each exercise routine, each body part, you want to do 4 sets, anywhere from 10 to 15 reps each set. I'm pretty advanced, so I can do anywhere from 15 to 20 myself. But I don't want to put too much on your plate. If you can only do 10, only do 10. There's no problem with doing 10. What we want the effort, and I don't want you to quit. I promise you, if you stick with this exercise routine, you're going to be exactly where you need to be at. Do the kickbacks and everything. Also, look at the form and the technique when we're doing the kickbacks, the dumbbell kickbacks. So we definitely want to make sure the form is right, the form is tight. So you want to get a weight that you can control where you're not cheating. Now we're doing dumbbell tricep exercise laying on the bench. If you don't have a weight bench at home, you can do these laying on the floor. Take a yoga mat or a rug and just lay on the floor, and you can do the exact same exercise, dumbbell kickbacks, laying on the floor. We're going to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. And remember, back to back to back to back. You don't do one exercise and then rest and then go to the next one. No. You finish 4 exercises in a row and then you get your rest. As soon as we finish that, we dropped it down. And what else we're going to do? Now we're going to use the bench. We're going to use the bench in order to do dips. We're going to do dips on the back of the bench dips on the back of the bench. You know what I mean? So my hands are sweaty and I'm losing my grip. As you can see, I'm sweating profusely. See all the sweat on my shorts and stuff because it's so hot in my garage. But I like working out in the heat. It's real good to work out in the heat. So, you want to do anywhere from 15 to 20 of these. And then when you finish, we go into the next exercise. Now, what we want to do now, we want to do back. So we're going to do bend over rows with the barbells. You know what I mean? No, with dumbbells. Sorry about that. Dumbbell bend over rows. So this is one of my favorite exercises also because it works real well for the lats. This exercise is a straight lat exercise, pretty much. It gives your lats the thickness and the depth and the width. You know what I mean? So when you want thick lats, do barbell rows. Dumbbell rows. Dumbbell rows is real good. I love dumbbell rows. It's one of my favorite exercises. Normally when I do these, I do them with a lot heavier weight. But at home, I only have 20 pounds. So that's the biggest dumbbell I have. So, but at the gym, I do heavier weight. I normally do anywhere from 60 to 75 pounds. And I do them nice, methodical, and slow so I can really get that burn. As soon as we finish that, we're going to do bend over barbell rows with the barbell. So that's it. Remember, we're going from back to back to back to back. We want to do 4 exercises in a row. You can do this exercise at home. As you can see, I'm doing it in my garage. If you don't want to deal with the gym because of COVID, or if you don't want to deal with the gym because you're intimidated or whatever, just follow this routine at home and you will be able to trim that fat. You will be able to build those muscles. Now we're doing the delt exercise with the dumbbells. So it's one of my favorites because this is real good for the back. It really adds depth and width to your delts. So this is a real good delt exercise. And we're doing delts at a 45-degree angle right now also. So when you do them straight up, that's one way. And then when you finish that way, you tilt over to a 45-degree angle and you do delts that way also to keep that tension on your back. As soon as we finish that, we're going to do a little cardio. Now we're going to jump rope. I normally do 4 sets of jump ropes. We want to do 100 reps per set. So if you mess up, which I'm not the best jump roper in the world, so when I mess up, you just pick it right back up from where you mess up at. You don't have to start over the count. Just make sure you do your jump ropes. As you can see, I just messed up right there, and we're going right back at it again. You know what I mean? So just do 100 jump ropes. We're going to do 4 sets, 400 jump ropes, 100 per set, and that's all you need to do as it relates to that. If you want to do more, you can do more. Jump roping is real excellent for losing weight. I promise you. If you just do these every day, man, it's real good for your calves, your quads. As soon as we finish that, now we're going to do knee high. Now we're going to do knee high step ups. It's one of my favorite exercises. I normally like to do them on something higher. so well. But you know you can do it on this right here also. The knee high step ups is real good. It's a real good cardio exercise. So notice how when I do it, I kind of twist my hips a little bit, you know, because my love handles is kind of fat a little bit. So I always try to do that to try to turn them and twist the body and stuff like that. There's several different ways and variations you can do these knee high step ups that'll really work for you. Don't forget to check out the my Muscle Gain Secrets Blueprint. If you really want to take it to the next level and really build your body, get the Muscle Gain Secrets Blueprint. And right now, we after we finish doing the knee high step ups, we go right into the jumping jacks. We're gonna do 50 per set, 4 sets, right into the jumping jacks. You know what I mean? We're gonna take it back to when we was in elementary school doing jumping jacks. Jumping jacks is a real good cardio. It's really good for keeping your heart rate up, and I definitely advise you to do these. This is stuff that you can just do at home. Now we're going to kick the step. We're going to kick the step out of the way, and we're going to go right into the standing leg lunges. Another one of my favorite exercises. Now I did legs yesterday, pretty much when this video came out, and my legs are on fire. But I went right back into it. When you do these leg lunges, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings and you're going to feel it in your quads. Nice, good stretch, nice, good burn. You know what I mean? I try to do 20 per leg. For the training purposes, I think I only did 10 or 15 for training purposes. But you want to try to do anywhere from 15 to 20 per leg, okay? And you're going to do 4 sets of these. So, you're not going to do 4 sets back to back to back. You're going to do it in sequence. Well, now we're doing legs, so we're going to do this leg sequence. After we did the knee high step ups, we did the jump ropes. Now we're doing the leg lunges. Now, as soon as we finish the leg lunges, we're going to do what? We're going to do body squats. So body squats, you want to do 4 sets, anywhere from 20 to 25 reps. And body squats, they pretty much burn. I also have another exercise I do, that I got from Mike Tyson called the duck walks. I do duck walks, and the duck walk exercise is pretty good. So I just wanted to let you know that also. But you want to do anywhere from 20 to 25 reps on these body squats. And then now we're going to finish it up. We're going to do the core exercise. We're going to do planks. Planks is real good for core. You know what I mean? It's a real good core exercise that you can do. And so I like doing these. When I do planks, I normally try to do them 4 sets, and I hold myself up for at least 60 seconds. So I advise you to hold yourself up for at least 60 seconds, okay? Hey, don't forget, click the link below. If you want to get the Muscle Gain Secrets Blueprint, click the link below this video to buy and get the Muscle Gain Secrets Blueprint, okay? This will help take your exercise to the next level. See you on the other side.